Hi, my name is Katie Henches, and I'm here to talk to you today about fiberglass cast care. Being a mother of small children, I have had to learn to be creative and adaptive to any situations that may come up. However, the past 2 months, I have had to really become creative because my 7-year-old broke his arm and spent almost 8 weeks in a full arm cast. He was at school at recess and slipped off from the monkey bars and fell and broke his elbow while trying to brace himself while he fell. So he had a surgery to put 2 pins into his elbow, which then required almost 8 weeks and a full arm cast. So we had to learn how to improvise with several things in life and become cast care experts. According to the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons, on average, 6 million people in the United States will break a bone each year. So that means that chances are you or someone you love has or will be in a cast at some point in your lifetime. So you maybe will be able to use some of these tips that I've learned to use in the future if it happens to you. Fiberglass casts are the most commonly casts used for everyone, including pediatric fractures. According to Dr. Killian at the Orthopedics for Kids, synthetic fiberglass casts with a cotton liner are completely dry within 15 minutes of application, and they're usually lighter and stronger than plaster casts. These casts should never get wet, which that does become quite a problem, especially when we're talking about a 7-year-old who is very active all the time and needs frequent baths and showers. So we had to learn how to keep this cast completely dry during bath and shower time. So what we did was we went to our local Sam's Club and we purchased a big box of garbage bags and a big roll of duct tape and Glad press and seal wrap. This became a lifesaver for us. So we also replaced our shower head to make it a handheld shower head so we could control the water spray. So what we did was we would tear off little bits of the saran press and seal, and we would wrap the casts in the press and seal starting at below the cast. So where his fingers were, we would start wrapping there and go all the way up the cast and seal it above. And then we would take a garbage bag and stick his arm inside of the garbage bag, duct tape it down, and we would do another layer. So we would actually end up with 3 layers of water protection for each shower or bath. And then when he was in the shower, what we would do is we would have him move his arm out away from his body as much as he could so we could spray down the rest of him. And as his injury got better, he was able to move his arm further and further out. And then when we would wash his hair, we would just have him put his arm out and lean over a little bit and use the handheld sprayer then to wash and clean his hair. Hopefully we will never need to use these tips and tricks again, but knowing my children and how rambunctious and wild they are, we probably will have another cast in our lifetime. So this is something that we will keep in the back of our minds if we ever need to do it again. Hopefully you've learned some new tips and tricks today in case you ever have to run into this situation. Thank you very much for listening.